Hey guys, what's going on? This is John with Games381.com and welcome to my Games381 in 3D channel. And in this episode, this is part 2 of my game pickups. Part 1, I talked over previous games, including what I picked up for the Game Boy, Game Gear, the NES, Atari 2600, among others. And this, I picked up over 140 games over 30 different platforms. So I encourage you guys to check out part 1 first. Now, continuing on here, I'm going to start with some games I picked up while I was actually at several conventions, including the Portland Retro Gaming Expo and Classic Gaming Expo in Vegas. Picked up, this is a game that was Atari Age brought out, which was never released for the 5200. This is Tempest, based on the classic Atari arcade. Plays really good on the 5200 actually. You just need a working controller in order to work it, but that comes complete in box, pretty cool. Found this at the Classic Gaming Expo. This is D2K Arcade for the Intellivision. I haven't opened this up yet, but D2K was a game for the arcade that someone had created 4 new levels for, the original Donkey Kong. This guy actually ported over to the Intellivision. There's overlays for the controllers and everything. Pretty cool, complete. This is Pac-Man for this is Pac-Man 4K for the 2600. Pac-Man, as much as you guys know, for the 2600 is a terrible game. They rushed to the market, and it was one of the downfalls of the system. But this 4K version actually does it justice. There's 4 ghosts in it. It plays just like Pac-Man, one of the better Pac-Man ports to the 2600. Other games for the 2600 I recommend for Pac-Man related are Junior Pac-Man's great, so is Miss Pac-Man. Brand new games here unopened. This is Atari 2600 Adventure, as well as 7800 Atari Donkey Kong. Both are complete unopened. Donkey Kong is a good port. It doesn't have the Pi Factory, and the problem with the 7800 system is it has the same sound chip as the 2600 system, so kind of sounds off a little bit. Not quite good sound there. Road Warriors. I got this at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. This is one of 40 released, and I got number 4 of 40, signed by the guy who made it. It's a racing game, kind of a drag racing side-by-side split screen, and it's cool. It comes with like a match car. It comes with some other cool limited edition stuff, so I was excited to pick this up. It was exclusive to Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Also got some Super Nintendo games I picked up. This is Extratainment. This is Mountain Bike Rally. This is I paid probably too much for it, 15 bucks. But what's cool about this game, it's uncommon because it was set with came initially with like an exercise bike, and you had to use the exercise bike to use this game, so it's pretty much obsolete without it. It's super rare to find the actual bike though. Also picked up WrestleMania, the arcade game by Acclaim, 4 bucks. If you think like Mortal Kombat meets WrestleMania, really fun game. Really recommend it. Out to lunch for the Super Nintendo as well. Paid several dollars for this. It's kind of plays very similar to like Bubble Bobble, I suppose, but with food and stuff. Kind of that style of gameplay. Star Fox 2, Quan Nguyen, a good friend of mine, hooked me up with this. This game was never released officially for the Super Nintendo, but someone who it was 100% complete in Japan. They poured it over to, they translated it into a ROM, and he made it put it on a cart for me. And this is Star Fox 2. Plays very similar to the first one, but a lot different as well. It's more of you can choose kind of where you go. Unlike the first one, they've made some improvements, so you can check out the ROM. Recommend it. Check it out. Got some Virtual Boy games as well. I wanted to complete my Virtual Boy collection as well, so I wanted to do that, and so I got 3D Tetris. This is Tetris, but in a 3D environment, so you have to not only complete the line, but you have to complete the whole box. Plays a lot of fun. Also picked up Vertical Force, which is a shooter for the Virtual Boy. I paid 10 bucks for that. Got, what else did I get here? Golf for the Virtual Boy as well. Paid 15 bucks for this. Actually, it's a pretty good golf game for the Virtual Boy. Jack Brothers, which is one of the rare games for the system, paid 100 bucks for this, but it's super rare to find, and I needed to complete my US collection. So it's by Atlas. It's a top-down perspective where you can jump different platforms. Actually, it's a really fun game. And I got some Japanese games as well, including fishing, Japanese, this virtual fishing, a really boring game, but 3D is really good, and Space Squash, which plays very similar to tennis, but actually I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a kind of a rally back and forth style game. Picked up Jurassic Park the game. This is for the Mac. It's also for the PC. It was also available for DLC. This is by Telltale, and this is a continuation of the Jurassic Park story. And it's a point-and-click kind of style game where you choose kind of what you decide to do. Graphics good, story's alright. The gameplay could use some working on. Not as good as The Walking Dead that they recently completed. I also picked up for the PlayStation 2. This is Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. It plays very different to the original Kingdom Hearts style games where you have these deck of cards to play with. I love the voice acting in this game and the story. Not a big fan of the battle mechanics necessarily. Also picked up, this is an adapter for the VCS cartridge adapter. This will fits into the 5200 console and plays 2600 games, which is cool. Picked that up. Paid $10 for it, which is not a bad deal. Got some games for the Vita. I picked up Unit 13, which is a third-person shooter. Kind of think of like Gears of War style gameplay. Short missions. I would only recommend if you can get it for cheap. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, a really fun game for the Vita, exclusive to the Vita by Ubisoft, and plays really great. I love the voice acting. It takes place in like the Louisiana time frame and during the Revolutionary War. Call of Duty Black Ops, just declassified. These missions are really short. There's 10 of them. Each mission's about like 10-15 minutes long, so I beat this game less than an hour. You can play online, but not multiplayer online like through the internet. You have to play local online, which is lame. What's the point of getting Call of Duty if that's the case? Picked up some 3DS games. Super Mario 3D Land, absolutely love this game. The Tanuki suit is a good idea, but I wish you could fly with it. And they also had a boomerang suit, which is kind of cool. New Super Mario Brothers 2, also a lot of fun. There's so many coins in this game that it's really easy to get extra lives. It almost makes the game too easy. I picked up, I beat both those games. Also beat Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance. Really fun game, similar to the other Kingdom Hearts games, but it plays more like the ones that you're used to seeing on the PlayStation 2. Same kind of style play, and I felt that if you didn't play the other Kingdom Hearts previously, you'd be kind of lost in the story in this game, to be honest with you. Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. This game is kind of set to play very similar to the other Castle Illusion style gameplay. It's a kind of throwback to the original Mickey Mouse games for the Game Gear, Sega Master System, and Genesis. I like this game. I beat it, but there's parts of the game where you have to draw and paint different things with your brush, and it kind of gets very tedious doing that. Resident Evil Revelations, another game that's fun. I haven't completed this yet, but it plays very similar to, like, when you continue it, it's chapters just like a movie. The graphics are phenomenal, and it's a lot of fun, but you need the actual joystick on the Power Pad Pro to enable to play it a lot better. Some more Virtual Boy games I picked up. This is Virtual Boy Golf for on the Japanese port. This is Mario Clash for Japanese Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy is region free, so you can play these on the original US version of the Virtual Boy. This plays very similar to the original Mario Brothers arcade, but it's more of a 3D kind of platform environment. Vertical Force is the shooter I was talking about earlier. This is Japanese port. V-Tetris plays a lot different than 3D Tetris. This is more just standard Tetris with environments around it that are in 3D. Here's a box for Virtual Fishing and Space Squash as well. Some N64 games I picked up. I got Mickey's Speedway USA. This is by Rare, and actually it's a really fun game. If you like Diddy Kong Racing, definitely check it out. I paid $15 for it, but it's with Disney characters, and the graphics are fun, the actual environments are cool. The voices in this game get kind of annoying. That's the only downfall I can think about it. Zelda Ocarina of Time, I got this for $5 complete. It says $10, but I paid $5 for it, got half off deal. Comes box, one of the best games for the N64, one of the best games ever. What can be said about Zelda Ocarina of Time that hasn't been said already? Mission Impossible for the N64. This game is fun as well, but I was expecting more of like a Bond-style game, first-person shooter. This is a third-person shooter. Still a lot of fun. I paid $3.50 for it. Rampage for the N64, which is a port from the arcade. I actually love the Rampage in the arcade, the original one, and this is a really fun port from the arcade. Updated graphics, updated cities. A really fun game to play two-player on. Got some Sega CD games as well. I picked up Crisscross. This is one of the earlier Sega CD games because it's got the box. This is kind of music video. You can create your own music video. Not a very good game. This is the time when these videos were, putting video in games were very popular, so they're trying to milk that. It's by Sony. And also, on that same note, I picked up this game right here. This is Power Factory. This is CC Music Factory. Same kind of style gameplay. Picked up Prince of Persia for $4. Another earlier game for the Sega CD. Music's cool. It's a platforming game. You have to catch up from different areas. You gotta watch out for spikes and various enemies. This has been ported to a whole bunch of different platforms, different computers as well. The Terminator for the Sega CD, this is the same gameplay as the original one for the Genesis, but the music is so much better. It's pretty awesome music, CD quality music, and they take cutscenes from the movie, which is cool. It plays very similar to Contra. I think Contra style gameplay. Definitely a really fun game for the Sega CD. Also picked up the Smurfs. This is 1 in 100. This never came out. This is for the Sega CD, but never officially released for the Sega CD. And it came out for the Mega Drive in France. But what makes this game so unique, it has cutscenes from the Smurfs cartoon. It's a platforming game. You have no weapons, but you're supposed to avoid different obstacles and stuff like that. But pretty fun and challenging game. Very, very challenging. For the Saturn, I picked up Nights into Dreams. Really fun game. You fly around collecting coins and various items. The graphics are great. I love the music. You have to use a 3D, recommend to use a 3D controller for the Saturn, but definitely must own for the system. Picked up a number of classic Xbox games. Got the Guy game. This is an unusual, uncommon game. This game is very controversial because it's a trivia game, but the whole idea is it's filmed in Cancun. A whole bunch of girls get topless, take off their shirts when you answer the question correctly. One of the girls was underage though, so they pulled this off shelves fairly quickly. So if you see this in the wild, pick it up because it's fairly uncommon. But there's like thousands of questions and videos. This is 007 Nightfire. This is by EA Games for the Xbox, the original one. Not as good as GoldenEye, but it's still really fun first-person shooter. I don't think it follows any other movie, just its own story. I'll pay you $1 for that. These next games I could pay for $1 at my neighbor's son in a garage sale. Namco Museum 50th Anniversary includes games like Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, you have Pole Position, Pac-Man, $1 for all those games. There's over 14 classic Namco hits. This is The Legend of Spyro, New Beginning. I haven't played too much of this game. Again, I paid $1 for it. It's by Sierra. Hoping to play more of it. Rainbow Six, Critical Hour, and also picked up Rainbow Six Lockdown. These are both first-person shooters by Ubisoft, where you have it's more of a strategic. You have a squad. You have to tell them kind of where to go. Pretty fun. Forza Motorsport, a really fun racing simulator exclusive for the Xbox. Very think of like Gran Turismo style gameplay, but for the Xbox. It's a Scalar. I've never heard of this game before, but actually it's a 3D environment. You play this lizard. You can attack with your tongue. You can attack with your claws. It's actually, the graphics are a lot of fun. I was really surprised, and for $1, it was pretty impressive. This is Gunlord. This is for the Dreamcast. It's a homebrew. It plays very similar to Turrican. I also think it's like Contra. Also R-Type, elements of R-Type. It's a really fun shooter. Also ported to the Neo Geo MVS. I did a review on this a while ago. Also for the Xbox 360, I picked up Dead Island, which is a co-op game you can play online where you're on this island fighting zombies. I really liked this game. It's a lot of fun playing with other people. Graphics, compared to other games I've played, aren't that great, but you can't really compare game to graphics necessarily. It's still a really fun story when playing online. Speaking of graphics though, Halo 4, absolutely love this game. Graphics are great. I haven't played online much, but I've been playing the campaign. It's just a beautiful game. And if you like Halo, definitely check out Halo 4. Far Cry 3 is one of my best games I've played in a long time. I beat the campaign. It took me 15 hours to do so, but it was so engaging. And not only that, but they have a co-op mode where you can play just like Left 4 Dead or Dead Island. You can also play on multiplayer. You can build your own maps and stuff your own. It's pretty sweet. Resident Evil 6, graphics are good, but I'm not a huge fan of this game. You can play 3 different story modes, and the zombies have guns, which is weird. I kind of felt that kind of odd, so not a big fan of that game. Sonic All-Star Racing Transform, which is a sequel to the original Sonic All-Star Racing. It's a racing game featuring various Sega characters from various games. Love this game. Think of like Diddy Kong Racing. You can transform into a car, an airplane, a boat. Really fun. It features Wreck-It Ralph. $40 new. You can't go wrong. Final Fantasy 13. I haven't played too much of this game. It's very linear from what I've played from it. Graphics and story are good, and I'm just looking to play more of it. I haven't played the second one, sequel to this yet. Assassin's Creed 3. I bought this the other day. I haven't even had a chance to open it yet. I paid $35 for it new at Sam's Club, but I heard this got a whole bunch of rewards. I'm really excited to play this. Another game I've been playing a lot on the Xbox 360 is The Walking Dead DLC. Really love that game. Played all 5 chapters. Story driven. What you play and decide the game changes the outcome. It won Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards. Not surprised. Definitely recommend that. Picked up the Wii U. The only game I got for the Wii U was Super Mario Bros. U, which is fun if you like Mario Brothers, standard Mario Brothers game. You control, if you're playing 2-player, one has a gamepad, the other one has a Wii nunchuck, so you can control different items on the screen. It's a fun Mario game, to be expected. For the PS3, I picked up a couple games. Mass Effect 2, I haven't played too much of this, but from what I've played from it, it's been amazing. Absolutely love it. Really looking to dive into this great game. Midway Arcade Origins, that features 31 classic arcade games for $30 new. You can't go wrong. So it's got games like Joust and Defender and Total Carnage and Smash TV and Rampart and Pit Fighter, Marble Madness, to name a few. Also, one of my guilty pleasures is Rock Band. Paid $8 for this Lego Rock Band. The only reason I got this is because it has 30 new tracks, and you can play the other song tracks you can get you had previously. In addition to this, other DLC games I've picked up for the PS3 have been Rock Band Blitz, which came out recently, where it plays very similar to like Frequency, where you don't use your guitar, you actually use your controller to play. Great songs on there, and they have updated music lists all the time. Also picked up Retro City Rampage, which is kind of a old school 8-bit top-down kind of open world, very similar to the original Grand Theft Autos, but there's so much kind of references to a lot of 80s and 90s nostalgia, which is cool. Also been playing Back to the Future, which is by Telltale, which is a point-and-click continuation from the original Back to the series. Also picked up Sonic 4 Episode 1, which is a lot of fun, and Mega Man 10, which is great fun too. It's 8-bit graphics. Really been enjoying Mega Man 10 as well. Last games I want to go over, these are the more rare ones, uncommon ones I picked up. This is a Virtual Boy game right here. This is called Mose no Yokata, and that's for the Virtual Boy. Only released in Japan. It's a first-person shooter for the Virtual Boy, and it's really rare, and it's actually a lot of fun. Panzer Dragoon Saga for the Saturn, picked up that as well. Another rare game for the Saturn, one of the best RPG games you'll find for that platform. In fact, one of the better RPGs you'll find, period. It's a third game in the Panzer Dragoon game series, but it plays totally different than the original ones, where this is more of an RPG element. A lot of fun, I've been enjoying that. Halo 2600, picked this up at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and that's a really rare game. It's Halo for the 2600, and it plays pretty well. This is Earthbound for the NES. Didn't officially come out, but it was Mother for the Famicom. Someone poured it over, translated the ROM, and put it on the cart. A lot of people want that, and I have it, which is cool. And this is a completely sealed, unopened Zelda Ocarina of Time cart, which is don't plan on opening. It's pretty rare, and having had it graded, I'm not sure if I will, but I'm sure if I did, it would probably be 85 or 90 higher as far as grading. It's perfect, pristine condition. Well, guys, that completes my games I've been playing and collecting recently. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.